Sailor Mercury, save my saves!
Shadow's like, I is people too.
What, she actually acknowledges our existence?
That's right. She is literally sitting on my lap right by the mic. Watching the screen.
Do not let her talk. Okay.
I bet she'll have more interesting things to say than Madhog.
How classy
Juvenile.
of you. Yeah, that's the best. That's your best joke in this entire night.
Probably. I'm not gonna lie. Other than picking on the undress.
We shall not talk about that ever again.
Yes, let's never talk about it ever. Salary, you have reached the end of Adept level. Next time, I'm switching you to Expert. Karate chop the book like a pro. Okay, schooling is done.
You might want to take another jaunt back to the desert eventually, though. Your charisma's high enough now.
Yeah. I think should we go right now and then we'll call it a night after we do this month?
Okay.
Sounds good. It's getting late.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
getting late for all of us. So
Let's start with Desert Adventure.
Desert Adventures
And school.
Adventure time!
Let's see.
Adventure time. Come on, bring your friends.
Okay, so we could take dancing, fighting,
Let's do
or
some
theology.
Ross, you're cool.
I'm going to go with fighting for 1,000, Bob.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, it's March, so we might want to do away with the winter clothes.
Of course.
You don't need that. And for the last time of the night, you could just wear the undress instead.
No! 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 Ross, this god is you right now. And we just took 97 gold from you, apparently, Ross.
Oh, fantastic. Just to play even better, you can equip the undress as early as 10.
No! Gosh, Ross!
Ross, why would you say
Hey, I didn't do it. The game did it.
Ross, why would you say that?
Because it's true.
Yes, but you know, some things are not meant to be shared with the world.
Oh no, Madhog. My, you're good looking. Come a little closer. Well, I've seen enough of the furry fandom to know what not to do. Let's go closer to it. Sari walks up to the dragon just as he asked. Then,
Oh my
gosh!
No! No! Ross, you knew about this!
I did.
You asshat!
Oh, I'm sorry. You were so good looking I couldn't help myself.
She's 15!
And she's not impressed!
This is medieval time. 15 is perfectly marriable.
He's 1,000 years old dragon, not even the same species!
Don't be so angry. It was just
Oh, that doesn't stop things.
It was just the harmless practical joke of an old dragon who's not long for this world. I'm happy to see that you're developing so nicely, though. Ah! Madhog, why'd you make me play this game?
I didn't know about this dragon, I swear! I never bothered to explore this aspect of the game!
You dirty old dragon!
It's not my fault, it's Ross's fault!
Hey, in defense to your outstanding bust, I'll give you special treasure.
Oh!
It's something you can't get very often. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's it. You know what? I decided right now. We're selling our daughter to this dragon. He has a treasure, so we're going to be rich.
The old dragon takes a piece of cloth out of the treasure chest in the center of the chamber.
See?
Oh.
Actually, Madhog, you might just get your wish.
Oh no.
These are the dragon types which are famous among swingers. Swingers.
Oh no. Oh no. It's an actual ending. isn't it?
Please tell me, when you say swingers, you mean Tarzan swinging? For God's sakes, please tell me that is what you mean.
No, I think he means the Leisure Suit Larry magna cum laude sort of swingers.
They look good on you. Please take them. Is this some kind of underwear? Nope, it's a real outfit.
Yes, yes, Ross sneezed at the right time, really.
What? This little scrap of cloth is? Stop thinking about it, just accept them. It will show off your long, attractive legs and its futuristic shape, and vivid colors will take everyone's breath away.
Futuristic? That's how you
Take my
call it.
breath away. I don't know about this. She takes the dragon tights anyway, though.
Let's get out of here.
You have dragon tights.
We're women
So,
in dragon tights.
so Ross, let me get this straight. Ending up with this dragon is one of the actual endings.
No, not that dragon.
Oh my gosh. The more at first I thought it was just like long live the queen, innocent game, but then but now
Nope.
It's made by Gynax, you fool!
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
What did you think was buried under the surface?
A terrible, terrible ending.
Oh, there were many good endings, but they aren't interesting.
Of course you would say that, Ross.
Actually, some of the bad endings aren't very interesting either, but a few of them are.
I know a lot of
Hey, Tamar, I saw what you did there. You talked to a guy.
You
instead
didn't
of
kill the god!
I did it by accident. I misclicked.
Uh-huh!
I'm sure a lot of our viewers is probably wondering why am I friends with you, Ross? But to be honest, I think you're a nice guy.
He's just trying too hard to be the perverted one, even though he's not really like
You
that.
literally invited me as the pervy uncle.
Yes, Ross. It's called role playing.
Well, I'm trying really hard at it.
Don't say hard.
Oh, that was not intentional, guys.
Okay. No pocket money, sadly, sweetie. You didn't work hard enough for it. For your own money. Okay.
That's the end of the month.
And we're done.
All right.
Let's
save
call
the
it a
game.
night. Let's call it a night.
Whew.
And ignore any of this ever happened.
Guys, do realize I'm going to have the time of my life editing all of this, right?
Oh yes, I know you will.
What, you did? I can't believe you didn't know about the dragon tights.
It doesn't fit.
I didn't know about
It
the
seems like Madhog didn't do anything besides its brute force warrior, rah rah rah.
also mage, the cook, chef, prostitute, evil lord of evil, princess, queen, all of the dignified paths. Even the Harlot is more dignified than this.
Okay, apparently I'm gaining weight. I'm 120.
It's muscles.
You naturally gain way over time, unless you do something about it.
So anyway, before we close shop, so to speak,
Yeah.
why don't we visit the shop and see the ending that I was really curious about?
Alright, let's...
Okay, it's actually under marriage, under beta shop.
Okay, let's go to the beta shop and...
The marriage.
Let's see, the marriage. Special, normal.
Marriage.
So what...
Special marriage.
Is it special or normal?
Yeah, it's special marriage.
Okay.
Oh, it's nothing but special, that's for sure.
Marry Prince, marry Father, marry Cube,
Yes,
marry the Lord of Darkness, marry the Dragon Youth.
Oh, it's the baby dragon we defeated. Okay, now I'm curious.
Which one do you...
How would that even work with a dragon?
Which one do you want to choose first?
Well, you can actually get the opportunity in game for the Dragon Youth very easily. You always sell the flags for it. So, marry Father.
Oh my god, why is this a thing?
Why did Ross put us on this path?
What, for the Dragon Youth?
Marry...
messing with the old dragon does that.
Okay.
You don't even have to get the dragon tights or anything. As soon as you kill the old dragon, like the young dragon, you are flagged for it.
Alright, let's marry the father.
Oh man.
Okay.
This is
Click.
going to be fan-frigging-tastic.
Okay, so you have to go back now.
Oh,
Okay, it's flagged as there. Now you can. I would set ending so you don't ruin whatever ending that you're going to get for yourself. So that's hit set ending. Just pick anything.
set ending.
How about general one housewife? Just be a housewife.
Oh, just housework or
Yeah, housework.
okay. Domestic trading.
Okay, so there we go.
So now what?
So go back. Now hit end game.
This is going to be good, he said sarcastically.
8 years has passed like a dream. Jump stain something. Father, thank you for raising me and caring for me for so long. It's due to your guidance that I've grown up so healthy. When I look back on the time I
Right.
spent with you, above all else, going out adventuring comes to mind. Sometimes I didn't like it at the time, but now I think about it fondly. I don't think many kids have a childhood like mine,
Oh, you can say that again.
where they aren't made to do any work at all. Thanks for being so nice, Dad. I always thought, though, that it would have been kind of fun to try a part-time job. Okay.
You know, this is some bizarre world in which her child was actually not pure hellish nightmare.
What path will Saori choose for herself? Mistress, what kind of work do you want to do now that you're grown up? I want to become a beautiful bride.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cute thing to say.
Wait for it.
Therefore, instead of getting a job, I think I like to train in homemaking. I'll help out in the house until I can find a good man, okay? I see. I'm behind you all the way.
Well, this is not the father ending.
And so Saori
will
Chubstay began
follow
to study homemaking. Saori reached marriageable age but was unable to find the right man. Marriage isn't everything. Saori had grown up to be quite domestic. Unlike her father, who had led an eventful life, she spent her adult years quietly and modestly. Thank you. Though you might say that it was a rather ordinary life for the daughter of a great hero, there's no need to sigh over her fate. A peaceful, ordinary life is a treasure. For the time being, the peace which Saori's father has created seemed to be lasting. As long as it did, no one would forget the name of the brave warrior Chubstain.
So this became all about the father instead
And
of
they
the main
would be
character.
nice. His life was monotonous and not very enjoyable. You take care of yourself, Dad.
Huh, that's weird because I thought it set the marriage flag.
Yes, but then you made us choose the domestic ending.
I thought that would be compatible. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. Basically, you become a housewife. You just become a housewife to Dad.
So Saori spent her life learning to someday become a good wife. Too bad that she is.
Anyway, this is the lamest ending you could possibly get. The housewife.
That's why I chose it. It ruins absolutely nothing for anything.
She will probably live her life without ever having children of her own. Well, Chumstain, your daughter Saori came from the heavens, but now she is smeared with dirt from the mortal world. She has lost the radiance she had possessed as a child.
Gee, thanks.
This may be her destiny, but still it is sad. May I was wrong to entrust her to your care. Sigh.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
You entrusted
Well,
her.
those sound harping really bad on the whole housewife ending. They're like, oh, Derb, you can't be ordinary.
Yes. This doesn't take into account anything we did beforehand. Next time we just set the father's marriage and then check it out.
Yes, let's do that.
That's weird. Okay, so yeah, basically, you know what? What happens when, I guess when you get a specific ending like that, sets whatever requirements you needed to have for it, instead of what you were going for.
Okay, but I'm still gonna try.
Let's try this again.
Okay, and so the story.
Yeah, you would basically have to restart DOSBox at this time if you don't want to sit through the long credit sequence.
Oh gosh, really?
It's unskippable.
Oh god. And I have to move this back over here.
The DOSBox.
Yes. Ross, did you even have DOSBox when you... Did you even use DOS when you were young?
No, I did not. I actually did not possess a... Okay, I possessed a Tandy 1000 computer that ran off of a modified version of DOS.
You were a
but I never used it myself.
You were a Tandy Whiskey?
Yes, I had a Tandy 1000, but I definitely was not a whiz kid with it. All I was able to do was run Wheel of Fortune on it. You think more intimidating to me right now than a DOS prompt, because I'm like, the fuck.
Tandy Whiskey. You were in a comic reviewed by Linkara.
As I said to the audience back home about my life, DOS was my life when I had a PC when I was younger.
Yeah, I had a Nintendo instead.
I had
NES.
I had a Super Nintendo, but I also had a Microsoft DOS. You know,
that
machine.
was actually kind of not the norm in your area. I would have thought that you would have ended up getting a Commodore 64 Amiga.
Oh no, at the time my dad was big on programming and getting computers, and also my uncle bought him that Super Nintendo.
My father had a Windows 3.1.
A Windows
My
3.1.
first computer myself was Windows XP. So that just shows you, besides that Tandy, that was the next thing I had.
Ah, so it's gone now. Okay.
Let's do it.
You have to put in the code again.
F12. Hold it in. Leave. And go back in. There we are.
Let's try this again.
Right, let's see. We want to let's see. Where is it again? Marriage. Special. Marry father. See, let me marry father, and I guess
the end game now, see what happens. Maybe the other thing overrid it. But the only problem is it might spoil the ending for us, so you may want to cut this. Well, part of this Madhog from the playthrough.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Father, thank you for raising me and caring for me so long. Is this the same dialogue?
Pretty much.
I don't know. We'll see.
Above all else, practicing sword fighting comes to mind. Sometimes I didn't like it at the time, but now
it's spoiling our ending.
Working part-time. Bongor, the owner of the farm, didn't seem to think of me as just a part-time worker. I worked for him so much that I ended up becoming very good at farming. Oh dear.
Yeah, this is going to spoil the ending path that you had for yourself, so yeah.
Well, it could change with how we're going.
Yes, you could go through significant effort to change it, but...
Let's see, I'm not reading it right now. I'm just waiting for the farmer bit to pop up. Unless it's
Wait,
not...
are you on the farmer path?
No.
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 No, fuck no.
No, he's just offering a job.
You got the farmer path.
No. Come on, after all we've done, that's not possible.
Oh, come on!
I refuse to believe this.
It's like looking into a future that we never wanted. Oh, come on, I set the marriage to father.
No, here we go.
I'm sorry, my heart is set on another. However, Saori didn't seem to have a man in her life. Her father, Chumpstein, couldn't understand and asked her, Saori, who is the man that your heart is set on? Well, that is. You don't need to hold back anything from me. Go ahead and say it. Tomorrow's your birthday, right? I'll tell you who I'm in love with tomorrow.
Oh God!
The next Saori appeared before Chumpstein in a fancy dress. It was a dress which Chumpstein had bought for her. Father, the man I'm in love
So
with
the
is father.
demon dress?
It's you. I'm in love with you. Saori confessed
Oh,
to Phil
no.
with tears in her eyes.
This is
Chumpstein
happening.
was stunned for a moment, but he quickly realized he had the same feelings in his heart. Suddenly,
What?
Saori,
Where does
I love
that
you
come
too.
from?
From now
There was
on,
no-
I don't love you as not as a daughter, but as a woman. Oh.
There was no build up to this. There was absolutely no build up to
And
this.
marriage!
Completely out of the blue.
Suddenly marriage! And so Chumpstein and Saori were joined in matrimony and became housewives. So those were them that not hide their surprise at the wedding. But when they saw how much the couple loved each other, they gave their heartfelt blessing.
No. No.
Chumpstein, I have patiently watched over your parenting. Saori has learned enough to get by on her own. You've given her acceptable education. Let's
But?
see now.
What?
But so Saori worked part-time farm. Too bad, but that is just at least some kind of life. It looks like Saori is not very good at her work. I was truly surprised by your marriage to your own daughter. However, you aren't related by blood, so if you are in love, then I suppose it's a wonderful thing.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Princess Maker 2, you're
Yeah.
going to hell! Fuck you! Fuck you, Japan! This is the most hypocritical shit you could possibly pull in any game, in any story ever! Well, just because we're not blood related, it's okay to get married. He is our father! By blood or anything else, he is the father! He raised her! Fuck you! That's hypocritical bullshit!
You want to hear something that was really hypocritical? Okay, so here's how that ended up.
What?
One thing. Oh no, actually, you can see it adjusted the stats so you would be on the father path. But anyway, what I was about to say is, I once got a combination of endings where I became the world's greatest hero and married the devil. And despite marrying the devil, I still got high marks from heaven.
Well, Evan sent the devil to destroy humanity, so I don't think they are against him.
Oh gosh.
But seriously,
So are you satisfied now, Madhog?
honestly, no. I was curious about this, but then that freaking line came along.
That line.
This is a mentality that needs to die, because I see this mentality not applied everywhere, still applied everywhere. This hypocritical idea, and you can have characters resorting to incest just as long as they are not technically blood related. That doesn't only happen in anime, that happens in major American TV series. That happened in Dexter too.
And
And
weird thing about it-
it was completely out of nowhere too.
Yeah, the worst thing about that is actually the reverse is actually far more believable.
Yes,
Sadly.
I know,
The
but here's
Koikaze route.
here's the thing. I am not against incest per se, but I am against the idea, the deeply ingrained idea that you can have people romancing each other just as long as they are not blood related, even though they technically raised as family, sisters and brothers, or fathers and daughters, and all of that. And B, you can have this kind of romance come out of the blue. Just because if you were to build it up, at least, if you were to build up this ideal relationship that would come out, it would evolve naturally, then it might not be as infuriating. But as it stands,
There actually is minor build up to it in the game. If you're on the father path, she'll actually make it a point to get you a present every single one of your birthday.
that does not still change the fundamental fact
Obviously, I know, but I mean,
of
I
the
just wanted to point-
hypocrisy of
I just wanted to point that out before someone else does to you.
Okay, so here's the thing. People who grew up as a family, even if they're not blood related, they will tend to see each other as family, psychologically
Family,
speaking.
Yes.
Now, people who are actually blood related, but they never actually, grew up together as a family, even though it might still technically count as incest, if they fall in love, it's actually under far more natural
causes. Actually,
causes.
especially considering you would imagine that people like that would have a lot in common already, and they aren't even aware of why.
Yes, that's
basically
the problem.
having common ground is the first steps towards forming the type of bonds that lead to relationships and whatnot.
But I'm not against incest per se. I think that if two adults are completely consensual about something, it's their own private business. But I am against, formidably, strongly, completely, utterly, stubbornly, furiously against the hypocritical, fundamentally flawed, and quite frankly disgustingly immoral idea that people who are not blood related can be in a romantic relationship because it's the same as society telling you that people who are not blood related cannot be a real family.
Yeah, that's also another thing.
That's when you get down to it. That is the thing that makes me downright nuclear. That is what angers me the most about this whole thing. Blood-related families are real families. Non-blood-related family members are not a real family, according to motherfucking society, according to Hollywood, according to Japan too.
To be fair, I've seen the reverse very infrequently in anime. Witchblade is actually a good example of that, but surprisingly, yeah, you wouldn't think you would find a message like that in fucking Witchblade.
So tonight you saw a side of me that I don't like to show very often. A very no-holds-barred, uncontained side of me that only comes out once I'm truly, truly outraged by something.
Hey, we all have those things that get us there.
I'm sorry for losing my cool, but this needed to be said in the most direct and straightforward way possible. So, this is it for now. This is the end of our playthrough for now, and next time, if there's even going to be a next time at this point, we're going to actually finish this game in the regularly scheduled way it's supposed to be concluded. Hopefully she won't be a farmer by then.
Yes, hopefully not.
I don't think you're going to get the farmer ending because it severely gimped your stats to get you there.
Good.
Yes, good. I would hope not, considering.
So, I guess, good night, everyone, and Gynax, you are the worst. You were the worst. You always have been the worst in everything you do. You are the worst.
Wow.
I hope you die in a fire. Good night, everybody.
Shouldn't you be directing your ire at the person that wrote the game, at least?
Well, Gynax produced this game, which means they approved of all it.
Yeah, but you have to. I think you should be like lambasting the actual scenario writer the hardest. I mean, it's not fair to be lambasting the lonely programmer that was just like, here, type these ones and zeros in.
Ross, I think what we're trying to say is that, everyone has a responsibility to this product.
Ross, you see what's written on the screen right now?
Designed and produced by Gynax.
Developed and produced by Gynax. I rest my case. Bye.
Yes. Good night, everybody, and take care.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Princess Maker 2, you're going to hell! Fuck you! Fuck you, Japan! This is the most hypocritical shit you could possibly pull in any game, in any story ever! Well, just because we are not blood related, it's okay to get married. He is our father! My blood or anything else, he is the father! He raised her! Fuck you! That's hypocritical bullshit!